Good morning, everybody. I am here in my driveway in Michigan. It's about 5:35 in the morning. And today I'm going to be driving to Virginia. I was really undecided about where I was going to go until last night, but I knew I wanted to take a trip this weekend, and I had some options in mind. I had a couple in Michigan that I was thinking about doing, but I really just feel like I wanted to get out of Michigan for the weekend and go see the mountains. So it's Memorial Day weekend right now. It's Saturday morning, and it's about a 9.5 hour drive to get there. So probably with stops about 10 hours. And yeah, I'll tell you a little bit more about the trail once I get there. But for now, let's start driving. Let's go to Virginia. So I made it to Virginia. Here at the trailhead now, and I got here just a little bit after 3 o'clock, so did make pretty good time on the drive. It was actually a pretty nice drive, especially after I got past Columbus. And honestly, like the last 3 hours were really just like through Monongahela National Forest and just like rural mountain roads, like 2-lane roads, like those that have the 10% incline that you're just riding the brakes the whole time. You guys know what I'm talking about, most of you probably. But it was very pleasant driving. And now I'm here in George Washington National Forest. And let's see here. I can flip the camera around. So you can see over there is the registration. And I've got my pack all packed up. And I haven't even told you what trail I'm doing yet, but I'm doing the Wild Oak Loop here in Virginia. It's a 28-mile loop. It's supposed to be like 8,000 feet of elevation gain, I guess. I barely did any research on this trail purposefully because I kind of just wanted to be surprised and see what the trail has to offer. Judging by the parking lot though, and there's so many Subarus in this parking lot, I can tell I'm not going to be alone on the trail, but some of these people might be day hiking and stuff too, so hopefully it won't be crazy crowded. I mean, even if there's just this many people, that's not going to be too bad. So it's about 3:15 right now. I'm going to hike maybe 3 or 4 hours tonight. Not going to push super hard today. I'll probably do a bigger day tomorrow, maybe like at least 18 miles tomorrow. And I'm just gonna camp wherever I feel like tonight, find a nice campsite, probably stop sometime close to dark around sunset, and then do a big day tomorrow, and then hopefully not have to hike too much on Monday because I do have to drive the 9.5 hours back to Michigan. So yeah, I think that's everything right now. I'm just gonna go register here. I haven't really looked at that yet, and then I don't know what to expect, so I'll just show you guys, I don't know, whatever I find out there. So let's do it. Let's go hike. So we have, it looks like, white blazes for this trail. So that's good. I haven't seen very many blazes. Oh, wait, I see some mountain laurel. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's not very pink right now. It's like totally white. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a whole bunch of it here. I love mountain laurel. I'm definitely one to favorite mountain laurel over rhododendron, but usually when it's like more pink and white, like when it's first blooming, these kind of have a pink tinge, but that's pretty. But yeah, white blazes, so that's good. And definitely the trail is very well used, at least right here, but actually just passed like a mountain bike person, so I don't know if this is a mountain bike trail too. I guess it must be if he was out here. Yeah, so far, so good. Okay, so I promise I'm not going to spend this whole video just on mountain laurel, but this is what I was talking about when it's like more pink and not just white. Some of these kind of like in a bush here, but that's what I like, when it's pink and white. I think that's so pretty. And there's so much of it too so far in this trail. I love it. It's so beautiful. So I'm walking along this river down here. I don't know. Yeah, you can see it. I I don't know what river it is. Actually, it might be the North River. I think I saw a sign on the way in, but I'll add it in after. I might have to add in a lot of notes uh, after this hike because I'm doing research, so kind of going in a little bit blind. But I feel like it is the North River. But it's really pretty, very wild and scenic. I do think I have to cross it twice on this loop at some point. So right now we're just kind of up on this ridge and can hear it as we hike, and it sounds really nice too. So. So there's actually an intersection. There's this Yellow Diamond Trail 538 along the North River, and then the Wild Oak Loop goes up here, which I'm glad there's a sign because the app that I'm using, the hiker app, is like having a really hard time getting my location accurate. So it's hard to tell like where I'm at in relation to the trail. So, I mean, it should be pretty well traveled, so I'm not too concerned, but I'm glad there was a sign there, so that's good at least. It looks like an elbow. It's a tree. Nice. Look at this man. I believe it's an Eastern newt. I don't want to disturb him too much, although he doesn't really seem to care. Hello. Look at those spots on his back. They're so red. Okay, I'll leave you alone. So it's gonna be one of those trails. Here's another newt. Hello. Well, probably gonna see a lot of these guys then. But I'm not complaining, because I think they're cute. And 10 seconds later, here's another one. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, I won't step on you. I hope. Guess I better keep my eyes on the trail. I don't want to squish one of them. I love daisies. They're so cute. And there's like this clover, I guess. I don't know. There's like a bunch of that. It's cute too, but the daisies are my favorite. So it's almost 8 o'clock now. I've been hiking for about 4.5 hours, which is a little bit longer than I planned, but I was trying to find like a good campsite, so I just went ahead and went a little bit further because I felt like it. But now it's starting to get dark, so I'm kind of just going to take anything that's flat. And I kind of see over there by that tree, there's like kind of a flat spot. So not ideal, but I think it'll do for tonight. I see a good tree I can do my bear hang on over there. So I think I'm going to stop here for tonight. I was kind of hoping like there'd be a view somewhere, and I climbed up to the top of a peak up there, and it was flat, but there was no view. So I'm just gonna set up camp over here before it gets dark then, and maybe I'll show you a little bit about that too. I just want to brag and say that I got this throw on the very first try. And this is 2 trips in a row where I got it on the first try. Am I getting good at hanging bear bags? Next trip's going to be a bear canister though. So we have Home Sweet Home for the evening. Kind of set it up a little bit crooked, but at least it's tight. This is the one by Gossamer Gear. It's a very lightweight tent. And I can kind of see the sunset over there. The trail's that way too, even though you can't see it. But really just kind of in the middle of the woods. And also, this spot is not exactly flat. And the ground is kind of mushy, so I'm not gonna like sit on it. But maybe it'll be comfortable for sleeping. I guess I'll find out tonight. But I'm gonna go ahead and cook dinner now because the sun's going down pretty fast. My sock! I thought I lost you. I've been looking for this. This is one of my sock liners. I had to buy more because I lost this on my last trip. Oh my gosh. It's probably really nasty. I can't believe it was just in my tent. Look at that. So the real question is, do I want creamy chicken ramen or do I want beef flavor ramen? Oh, they both say flavor. I think I want the creamy chicken tonight. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the move. Good morning. It's about 7 o'clock right now. I just started hiking for the day. I meant to get on the trail a little bit earlier, but for some reason I barely slept last night. So I kind of slept in a little bit more than I planned, but I actually did a longer day yesterday than I planned to. I did about 8.5, maybe 9 miles. So I have a little bit shorter day today. I really only need to do maybe like 16. So that'll be like plenty of time starting at 7. My only concern for today is that I have less than a liter of water left. And after the river yesterday, I did not pass a single water source in those 8.5 or 9 miles. I looked at my app and the only like visible water source I can see is probably like 10 to 12 miles down trail when I cross the river again. So I hope that that's not the next water source. I mean, I passed some like puddles and stuff, but I kind of have a feeling that there's not gonna be a good water source, so I may have to make do with something less than ideal. But am I gonna die? Unlikely. Is it gonna be a little bit of a rough day if I can't find water? Probably, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe there'll be a stream or something. I don't know. I hope that something does turn up in the next couple miles here because I do have most of the climbing to do today, and less than a liter of water is definitely not going to cut it for that. So I'll keep you updated, let you know what I find. We have our first newt of the day. I probably saw like 14 or 15 yesterday, but this is number 1 for today. Bye. Yeah, get off the trail so you don't get run over by somebody's mountain bike. Oh, you're not like a snake where I can tickle your tail? Okay. Look at this little seat, because there's a view. Don't mind if I do. Look at that. I mean, it's mostly covered up, but it's like a farm down there. See those clouds? That's what I'm talking about. Here's the actual view. I don't know why they had the chair like back there, because this is definitely more open view. That's nice. If anybody knows what these plants are, please put a comment down below, because look at how big this is. Like, this plant is huge. I've been seeing them all over, and I've never seen them before in any of my hiking. And they're just like kind of in bunches like this. It looks like, I don't know, cabbage or something. So if anybody knows, let me know, because I want to know. So I came to this fork, and it says Wild Oak Trail 0.6 that way. And then Dowell's Draft Trail is down there. And I actually took a right here, and I hiked like half mile down that way, because I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be on the Wild Oak Trail. It must be that way. And I was hiking, and it was just curving in really the wrong direction, and I just really felt like it wasn't the right way. So I hiked back up to here, and then I looked at my app, and I like zoomed way in, and the trail, like the loop I'm on, is actually labeled as Dowell's Draft. So I guess it's not the Wild Oak Trail the whole time. So I guess I'm going to be following this for a while, but it seems like the correct direction, so I'm going to go that way now. But I guess, I don't know, bonus mile. But yeah, I think this is right. So I messed up. I'm really far on the wrong trail right now. I'm on a trail, but I've been hiking down for like over an hour when I made that turn back there. Like downhill, probably like 2.5 miles if I had to guess. And I was watching it on the app, but like I said, my location was like being messed up on the app, and so it like had me on the loop trail, and then I just like checked it now, and I'm so far off. Like, I'm so far away from the loop. So I'm gonna climb back up the 2.5 miles now. I still don't have water because there's not any water, and I'm still gonna be a long way from the river now, an additional 5 miles by the time I get back up there. So I like looked at the same piece of trail that I was at before, and now I swear it's labeled something different, something magic, something, I don't know. So I'm gonna go back up here. Maybe there was another intersection that I missed, although I did not see one. So yeah, I guess it's gonna end up being a bigger day. I hope that there's like a water source, but I don't know that there's gonna be one until I get to that river later in the day. I have some water left. I still have like half a liter. I've already hiked like, I don't know, 6 miles this morning, and yeah, 2.5 of them were down the hill in the wrong direction. So yeah, because I don't have like a physical map. I don't know that there is one. I didn't get one because I thought the app would be okay, because this app's usually pretty good, but I'm just having the time of it today. So I'm just gonna climb back up here and just, I guess, go the way I originally went at the intersection, and I don't know, just really keep trying to check the app. But yeah, that's what I did. So I made it back to the intersection that I was here. It took me exactly an hour to climb back up here. So it was a little 2-hour detour. So I'm gonna actually take just a little rest right here and look at my map to see what the options for water are gonna be. So I'm gonna do that right now and take a little break because that was quite the climb. So my app seems to be working okay now, and now that I'm back up here and it's working properly, it's so obvious that I was supposed to turn right here, but I just couldn't tell before because it wasn't working right. It looks like I was supposed to go the other way. So I looked at the app, like the map they have on there, and in like maybe like 2.5 or 3 miles, there's a road I'm gonna come down to, and there's like, I think like a branch of a river that's kind of close to the road, not right where the trail is. So there's potential for water down there. And then if there's not water down there, about 5-ish miles from here, there's definitely going to be a pond that I know I should be able to access that. So worst comes to worst, just like another 5 miles. But I do have what looks like is probably going to be the toughest climb of the trip between here and there. So it'll be fun, but it'll be okay. It might be a little rough couple hours, but it'll be alright. So I'm gonna probably stay here for like 5 more minutes and then start hiking again. I think I just got lucky. Oh yeah. I can totally filter from that. Heck yeah. So this climb is brutal. I've been climbing just like up. Well, we climbed up for a while, but it was kind of gradual. But this like really steep grade for 20 minutes now, and I'm almost halfway to the top. I think I'm going up, it looked like 1,800 feet right now, so I don't know how many miles it's over, but I don't really, it probably looks so flat. It's not flat, it's very steep, but I have this peak, and then I'm gonna go down a little bit, and then I have one more peak of longer length and slightly less steep incline to get up to the top of, and then that should be pretty much my day for today. But I still have like 9.5 more miles to do to get to where I wanted to stop. And oh look, it's a lady slipper. Look at this. You see that? Probably kind of shaken. And that'll put me at like 21 mile day today, which is more miles than I intended to do. This wasn't really supposed to be that kind of trip, but that's my own fault for hiking on the wrong trail for so long. So anyway, I'm just gonna power through this and get up to the top, and then I don't know, show you whatever I see next. So I made it to the top. Well, almost the top. There's like a little flat place here, and then there's one little tiny little climb over there, but pretty much the top. That took so much out of me. I need to like eat some snacks. That was so hard. That's such a big climb, and there were no breaks. It was just like up the whole time. And there's gonna be one more of those today too, so yeah, I'm gonna take a little break, recover from that, eat some food, replace some calories, get some carbs that I can burn, and then keep hiking. But honestly though, I'd rather go up it than down. That's how I like mess up my feet, going on downhills like that. So looks like the downhill is going to be a little bit more gradual. I think most people actually hike in the opposite direction of me, so they don't have to do the big climbs, but I'd rather go up them. So not that I chose that on purpose, but not complaining. So anyway, I'm gonna keep hiking in a few minutes. So I guess this is the pond, actually. I'm not going to get any more water. I still have over a liter. So I'm going to hold out, I think, for the river. Well, I don't know. Should I? Oh, I see tadpoles. Can you see that? I have no idea if you can see it, but there's tadpoles. You know, I'm actually gonna filter my liter and then grab another one from the pond just in case, like, I need more water before I get to the river, because that's still a little ways down trail. So I'm gonna just go ahead and grab a liter. So this pond water, I'm only going to filter and drink in the case of an emergency. Hopefully I can find a better source. I couldn't even fill it up all the way because I kept getting tadpoles inside of it and I kept having to pour them out. Because there's just so many, and there's like a ton of salamanders in here too. So hopefully I don't have to drink this water. I'm gonna really try to hold out for something better, but I don't want to do another climb like this without any water. So, I mean, it should be fine if I filter it. I mean, this is not any nastier than stuff I've done in Maine or New Hampshire. So, we'll see, but only for emergencies. So, there is a view at the top. Let's see if it was worth that climb. Ooh. Okay. Maybe. Is that the river down there? That gap in the trees? It is pretty. Very Virginia. So I dumped out my pond water because there's a nice little stream on the way down up the first peak. So I just went ahead and filled everything up. So I have 2 full liters right now. Why is there a QR code when there's no cell service out here? Who's gonna scan this? Maybe it's just like automatically printed on their stuff, but like who could possibly use this? There's no cell service. I don't understand. So I made it down to the road and there's a nice like creek over there. Oh, I hear the river. I don't know why this person's parked here. Like on the trail. And as much as I would like to just stay down here and camp, I have to hike up the 2,000 feet to the top of this peak. So it's 5 o'clock right now. And then I think whenever I get up there, I'll just go ahead and find camping. Like whatever I find is okay. Because then I'll be within at least like 6 miles of the car. So I'm trying to see where the trail goes. But yeah, I planned to try to be within at least 4 miles of the car, but you know what? This is my hike and I can change the plan if I want to. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna maybe eat like a snack before I go up there. Here's the river. So the hiker app wants me to ford the river right here, and I do see a trail over there, but like there's no way I can get across here. Like what? That's insane. I'm gonna have to like hike downstream maybe, try to find a different crossing and then bushwhack all the way back. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a whole mess. I was not ready for this. Okay, I need to go find a crossing somewhere because I can't not cross. I'm so far away from my car. Like I have to go up there today. I'm just gonna look at my maps and see what I can do. Okay, So I found a solution that doesn't involve me drowning in the river. That was a very intense and deep and fast-moving river, and I don't think it's safe for anyone to try and cross that. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't mind taking a risk. I take a lot of risks, but there's no way. But my solution is, if I follow the road for a little while, it crosses the river. So I'm assuming there's a bridge, and then after the crossing, there's a side trail that actually connects up with the Wild Oak Loop. So I have no idea how long of a detour this is, like a couple miles, maybe at the most. So nothing that I can't handle. I just wasted 15 minutes trying to figure out what to do with the river. So that's what I'm gonna do, and just keep adding more and more miles onto this really long day. But at least we have plenty of daylight this time of year, and I know that I can handle it, so that's what we're gonna do. And here's the turnoff. I thought 716 was the White Oak Loop. I'm pretty sure this is actually supposed to be, yeah, or Wild Oak. This is definitely how it was supposed to be. The app is just wrong. It's trying to make me die by fording the river. Okay. Oh, 0.4 to the Wild Oak Trail. Okay. Well, I just did the extra road walk and then plus only 0.4. So I guess no harm done. I'm gonna stop here and eat like probably a whole RX bar before I climb up this mountain, because I'm feeling kind of low energy. Definitely need something to burn. Does anybody know what this is? It's like tall. It's like probably like 3 feet tall. Looks like little corn cobs with flowers. And then there, so like this one up here, more of the little corn kernels have turned into flowers. It's so pretty. I've never seen anything like that before. So here is a view. I'm almost to the top. I'm actually climbing up to the top of this peak over here, and I know that it looks kind of far away, but it's probably like a quarter of a mile or something up there, and that's where I'm going to camp tonight, on top of that one. So let's make our way up there. Look at this perfect campsite. Like, there's like, I could set up there, but I think I'm gonna go over here, tucked in by the bushes, and then it's just like open, and then I'm pretty sure there's a view that way, so hopefully I can go watch the sunset. But oh my gosh, this is exactly what I was looking for. So let's I'm gonna just drop my pack and then explore a little bit. So I am cooking dinner now. I actually did a Knorr meal tonight because I'm really hungry. And then I did some electrolyte powder in my water. This is what the dinner is looking like. I like mac and cheese. It's a little bit more calories than the Knorr meals, and I feel like I definitely needed that today. I just checked at the mileage, and I did almost exactly 19, a little bit more. And then I actually hiked down this, like, other, it says road, but it's not actually a road, up here to get to this camping. Just like, I don't know, like 0.1 mile, because I saw it was open, so I thought I might hit a campsite, and I was correct. I did try to walk down the other way, and there was not a view, so that's okay. I mean, it's so open up here. I can kind of see color. Let's see, like over that way, you can kind of see the sunset, but I might get to see some stars tonight too, because it's just so open right here. And it's not crazy windy, so hopefully it won't be cold or anything, but I have my 0-degree bag and I have like a pair of fleece pants if I do get cold. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this dinner and then probably go to bed early because I want to hike out early. I'll have somewhere between 6 and 7, probably around 6:30 to hike out tomorrow. And I want to be back to the car by 11, so that should be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna eat my dinner now. Good morning. It's just after 6 right now, and I'm hiking down the mountain and back to my car. I have maybe like, I don't know, 6 or 6.5 miles, and feeling pretty good about it. I actually still feel, look at that over there. Oh, I guess you can't really see because it's so sunny. I actually feel pretty strong after a big day yesterday, so that's good. I don't know how well I slept last night. I woke up a lot, for sure. I'm kind of tired and not looking forward to this drive. Wow, I wonder if it's going to open up a little bit, because that is a view. But yeah, I'm just hiking back right now. It's pretty isolated on this part of the trail. Oh, I think we're about to get a view. Hang on. So there's not actually really a view. I'm just kind of walking down this way, and I can like kind of see through the trees, the sunrise over there, but I don't actually have like an open view. But I don't know how much I'm gonna really film on the way down. Probably not too much this morning, but I will let you know if I see anything interesting. But that's all for right now for this morning. So I made it back to the car. The Wild Oak Loop is completed. And overall, I would recommend this trail. Make sure you pay attention at like intersections, and some of them aren't marked, some of them aren't obvious. Have a good like app or something if you come out here. But overall, it was a very beautiful trail. It was a lot of climbing. There were some views, but you definitely had to work hard for them. And definitely be careful of water. I think if I did this trail again, I would bring a little bit more carrying capacity, even though I never like ran out totally. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So other than that, I'm happy with my mileage, happy with where I got to camp, and it was good to just get out into the mountains for a little bit. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Acorn, and stay tuned for our next trip in June, because that one's going to be a really good one. So yeah, bye!